Ẹ kú dédé wòye o ẹ̀yin ènìyàn wa ẹ sì kú àsìkò yìí a kí yín káàbọ̀ sí orí agodo yìí níbi tí a ti fẹ́ máa mú àwọn ètò ráńpẹ́ ètò eléyìí tí yóò mú ìṣírí àti ìtẹ̀síwájú bá ẹnìkọ̀ọ̀kan wa eléyìí tí yóò mú ìfẹ́ àti ìfọkànbalẹ̀ ìṣọ̀kan tí yóò mú gbogbo ìjọba láàrin wa. Orúkọ tèmi ni ọ̀gbẹ́ni Ọláyẹmí Ọlábọ̀dé, èmi ni ó máa ṣe atọ́kùn ètò yìí ní gbogbo ìgbà tí a bá ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwọn ìjíròrò eléyìí tó ṣe pàtàkì ní agbègbè wa. Àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, mo ní àwọn àlejò pàtàkì ní àárín wa léyìí tó jẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn ṣàǹkóṣàǹkó tí a lè rí ní agbègbè wa láyìíká wa, kì í ṣe àwọn tí wọ́n ń sá kiri o, àwọn t'Ọlọ́run fún ní ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ ní àárín wa. Ká tó lọ ẹ má wọrí, wọn ò tó fi ojú wọn hàn láìpẹ́ débi tẹ́yìn gan mọ̀rú àwọn èèyàn tí wọ́n jẹ́. Tẹ́ bá ti ń gbóhùn ẹ ti mọ̀ pé nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ kú dédé ẹ sì kú pé ìgbádùn àsìkò yìí ẹ máa bá wa ká lọ. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Comrade Olayemi Olabode. I am a member of a movement called MOP. And MOP is, is a movement that talks about unity and find solution to every problem that we might be facing in the country called Nigeria, and even in Africa at large. So I believe we all can join together and work out things when we have peace of mind. This program is titled and is always talked about Oyo State in person. So I want us to come along, and as I said we have a very wonderful people with me here in the studio that will be bringing the program together. So before I introduce them, I want us to understand what MOP is and what MOP stands for. MOP is a political movement which we are aspiring to be a political party in few time, and we are still working, and we have been working to make our people understand that there is nothing bigger than unity. Once we unite, we can break thousands of stones and we can break thousands of mountains. And at the same time, while working along each other, we can pull down so many ojelus and so many embezzlers. So I believe you would like to hear more. And from my left ear, I'm having a comrade
Justice.
So
Ẹ káàsán gbogbo ará ilé o. Orúkọ mi ni Comrade Justice láti MOP ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́.
Thank you very much for introducing yourself. That is one of our wonderful comrades here in Oyo State. Tó jẹ́ wípé àjọ ń gbárùkù ti ara wa, tá a jẹ́ ń jẹ́ kí gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́rí tá à ń ṣe yìí kó ṣeé ṣe. And on the other side, from the left side, I have.
Orúkọ mi ni Abíọ́lá Ọlánrewájú. Èmi náà jẹ́ kan lára àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Movement of the People nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ àti ní Nàìjíríà. So bọ́gà mi ṣe sọ, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ìlú, ètò ìlú lẹ máa fi etí kọ́ lórí ètò yìí. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó máa ṣe wá láǹfààní, ó dẹ̀ máa mú ìlú wa lọ síwájú. So ẹ máa bá wa ká lọ.
Ẹ ṣeun gan, mo kí yín káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò yìí. I welcome you both to this wonderful segment. And mo gbàgbọ́ wípé a mọ kókó àti ìdí tá a fi wà níbí. Eléyìí kan jẹ́ ìfáàrà nínú àwọn ohun tí a fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe. Tí mo dẹ̀ wò wípé gbogbo ẹni tó bá ní ọkàn láti jẹ́ kí a jọ pawọ́pọ̀ tó orílẹ̀-èdè ṣe, a jọ rí wípé kókó wà nínú ká sọra di ọ̀kan. Ẹ káàbọ̀. Kí n tó lọ jìnnà, ṣé ọkọ̀ ò jepo nígbà tí ẹ̀ ń bọ̀ wá sí ibí yìí láti ọ̀dọ̀ Comrade Justice yín?
Ọkọ̀ ò jepo. Tọ́kọ̀ bá jepo gan-an, a ní láti gbogbo ìgbìyànjú wa, akitiyan wa kí ìlú lè dá náà ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So nínú gbogbo akitiyan wa náà, a máa rí pé ọkọ̀ máa jepo, a máa tún ọkọ̀ rìfíìlì ni.
Ẹ ṣeun gan lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Ọ̀gbẹ́ni wa.
A lè yẹn náà ju bá ṣe sọ yẹn lọ. Kódà bọ́pọ̀ bá fẹ́ mẹ́jẹ àfún. Torí it is important to remind our people that for every freedom we think we have now, for everything you enjoy now as an African, some people died for it.
Yes.
So some people had to die their entire family had to die, and they are not Jesus. They are not coming back. You know. So if it is the only epo that it's part. If it is epo that we want to sacrifice, we can burn billions of gallons for revolution. So
epo gan ti ń waste already.
Exactly.
Lórí àwọn nǹkan tí ò ṣe.
To add to what he has said, I want the people that are putting us in this present situation in Africa, that are making us to remain in a space for too long, for centuries, they won't mind the kọ́kọ́ jẹ epo láti fi wá síbi tá a wà. So as an African people, as a black person, as a motherland people, we must not mind, no matter the sacrifice, it is worth it.
Let me add to this. I want to add to what my colleague just said. If you should look at our rulers, which I won't even call them leaders. Tá bá rí pé tá bá wo àwọn tó ń sọ pé àwọn ń ṣe òṣèlú ní orílẹ̀-èdè wa tó ń fi ń ba ayé wa jẹ́. Tá bá wo akitiyan, a máa rí pé ojoojúmọ́ náà ń ṣiṣẹ́ 247 láti fi lè hold wa down, hold wa sínú prison tá a wà. So kí ló wá gbà wá tẹ́ pé wọ́n fi sínú nínú tó fi àwa tó fi sínú ìdè, kí ló gbà wá tẹ́ pé tó fi sínú ìdè, kí ló gbà wá tẹ́ pé àwa náà à ní lè jà ká jára wa gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó ní wá lára. So iṣẹ́ tiwa ni a lè dúró de pé ẹni a lè dúró àwọn tó yẹ pé tó ń fi ayé ní wá lára, a lè dúró pé àwọn náà máa gbà wá là, wọn ò ní lè gbà wá là, wọ́n kàn máa fún wa ní hope tí a ní lè rí ẹ̀tàn ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe. So ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ ń tẹ̀yàn lélẹ́yìí kò lè fẹ́ kéèyàn gbọ́n, ẹni tó bá ń rí jẹ nínú ẹ̀tàn kò lè fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹni tó ń tàn kó gbọ́n ní ìtumọ̀ kan tí mò ń sọ, because mo rí i pé tí a bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa pé kí ìlú lè dáa, àbí tí ẹni Pan-African bá ń sọ̀rọ̀, àbí tí inú gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí Fẹlá náà ti sọ, ìgbà tí Fẹlá sọ wípé music is the weapon, àwọn èèyàn wọ́n understand the context, ìyẹn nǹkan tí nǹkan tá a bá gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀yọ̀ kan tá a bá gbọ́ ó pé gba ó dẹ̀ máa wù mí pé ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀yọ̀ kan tá a bá gbọ́ ó máa wù mí pé ká fetílẹ̀ ká mọ ìtumọ̀ nǹkan tọ́rọ̀ yẹn mean. A máa rí pé Fẹlá sọ pé music is the weapon, tó sọ fún gbogbo àwọn aráàlú ń gbà yẹn pé music is the weapon. Fẹlá sọ wípé kò sí bá a sì fẹ́ jagun nínú struggle wa, orin kíkọ kan gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ fún fàájì nìkan, orin kíkọ gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kó voice ni nínú gbogbo tí a bá ń jẹ́ nínú ayé yìí, voice lèèyàn máa ń raise, even kankan fẹ́ jíyàn gbé gan voice lèèyàn máa raise. A gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ kán ẹni tí ò bá lè raise voice gbọ́mọgbọ́mọ máa gbé lọ.
Nílùú wa kẹrì a ní
ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀. So why tí ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tí ẹ wá ṣe ń pa ohun yẹn nígbà tí àwọn èèyàn kan fìyà jẹ yín, ohun yìí ò ń ṣe nǹkan tán lè pa lásìkò ká gbóhùn sókè, tá a bá gbóhùn sókè kò sí bọ́n ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́ wa, kò sí bọ́n ṣe wọ́n pé à ń jẹ wá. Ìdí ẹ̀ la ṣe wá àwọn MOP Ọ̀yọ́ àti MOP Nàìjíríà la ṣe rọ àwọn èèyàn wa ní pé ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbóhùn sókè, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká lè gbà wá lọ́dọ̀ àwọn olóṣèlú amúnisìn yìí,
àwọn
ọ̀jẹ̀lú tó ń pera àwọn olóṣèlú. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa.
Ẹ ṣeun gan lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ohun tí ọ̀kan lára àwọn atọ́kùn àti àwọn àlejò tí mo ní lórí ètò ti sọ, wọ́n ní ká má lè panu mọ́, wọ́n ní àìpanu mọ́ òun ni ò ní fìyà jẹ wá, ṣùgbọ́n tá a bá panu mọ́ yóò fìyà jẹ wá.
Olóòtú ẹ jẹ́ má bínú, mo fẹ́ dá yín ní láàrin ìṣẹ́jú àyá kan. Àwọn èèyàn wa nǹkan tó máa ń bẹ̀rù ni wípé wọ́n máa sọ pé táwọn bá sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n máa pa wọ́n, but àìsọ̀rọ̀ yín gan sef ṣáwọn èèyàn ò kú ni.
Ẹ má ti jà lọ bẹ̀ ọ́, à ń padà bọ̀ lórí ibẹ̀ ọ́ nígbà tí àsìkò bá tó. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ohun tá à ń bá lọ tẹ́lẹ̀, a ní ká wò wípé kí ni a lè ṣe láti fi mú àwọn ènìyàn wá sí ohun kan. Bí ọ̀rọ̀ kan tí ó jẹyọ láìpẹ́ tí èmi náà wò wípé kí ni bá a bá ní adákẹ́ ṣé yà ò ní jẹ wá gbé ni, bá a bá sì dákẹ́, ìyẹn ni a sọ pé àwójútùú sí ọ̀rọ̀ tí ń bẹ ńlẹ̀ yìí. Kí wá ní ẹnìkankan wá rò pé láàyè wa tá à ń ṣe láti fi mú àwọn nǹkan yìí wá sí ìdánidúró, gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀gbẹ́ni Ibrahim ti sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan, àbí kí lẹ́ni mo wí? Wọ́n ní ká gbìyànjú láti mú ọwọ́ sowọ́, ká gbìyànjú láti fi ọkàn papọ̀, ìyẹn la fi lè rí ọ̀nà àbáyọ sí èyí tó ń bá wa lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí. ká wá lè sọ̀rọ̀ nípa pé níbo la ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ bó la ṣe fẹ́ rìn kí ni tá a fẹ́ ṣe sí.
ẹ ṣeun ẹ̀gbọ́n mi a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ báyìí náà bàtà fẹ́ fi ara wa hàn lílẹ̀ kan ní èmi ẹ̀yin àti ọ̀gá mi náà a sọ pé ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ MOP ni wá ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
One of our Pan-Africanist leaders tó ti dẹni àná Kwame Nkrumah wọ́n ní pé he said it is not enough for us to mobilize. It is important for us to organize. You know, me in quote one, you know, but that is the implication of what he said. So there is better way that he has put it. He's a good writer and author. Thousands of his book outside there that we can read and gain more Pan-Africanist ideology. So tábà béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara wa pé kí la lè ṣe sílùú yìí, and tèmi bá ń sọ ìlú contextually I'm referring to Africa because we have a general problem. And one of the problem is we've been taught so much to individualize our problem as an African people. And the more we individualize the general problem, we can never get a general solution.
Yes.
You know, let me give you a scenario. Generally, we all have bad road network problem. Generally. But an average Nigerian or an average African would think, tell me about it, a jeep.
To ga lẹ̀.
Èmi ó kọjá. You see? Individualized
classism
idea of towards solving a national or general problem. So I think there is no peculiar problem to Nigeria that is not in South Africa, that is not in Guinea, that is not in Egypt. Do you understand? All across Africa, we all have same problem: corruption and indoctrination. You get? So if our mind is open and our people have access to what we history and good governance, there is high tendency where our space, our continent, might elevate more than the like comprehend because we have everything here. So imagine can digress. So I want to make that as foundation of what I want to say. So this is organization. Àwa ti parapọ̀, a ti jọ gbà pé there is problem in the land. So beyond acknowledging that there is problem, a ti jọ wá papọ̀ báyìí pé kí lọ́nà àbáyọ. A ti jọ mọ̀ pé the only solution is scientific socialism. And here we are in an organization that upholds all tools to upload to scientific socialism. So that is the first step. We have to know that as an African people, we have history. And our history is different from the Asian history.
Yes.
Our history is different from European history.
Yes.
I agree that there has been some times in history that they come to our space and we coexist and we, live together, and the implications of that. Yes, but that does not mean we have the same history.
Absolutely.
She understand me. So scientific socialism, only we have to go back, study our history. Bó làwọn bàbá mi, àwọn bàbá mi.
Bó làwọn náà ṣe ṣe ń gbà
tiwọn. Because you see, there is no black and white to this thing. There is just a circle to it. It comes, goes. It's the same thing. History repeating itself. They came to us in our time. Then they gave them material things like Ibon, glass. And they took them there to do slave. Now they give us Rolls Royce. They give us Patek. You understand? To sell ourselves to them and go. This is history repeating itself. And in scientific socialism, you study that.
It's just different material things.
You see,
created for distraction.
So kiwa la leshe? That's the question. We have to do what Baba Kwame Nkrumah says. Organize. Our people mobilize every day. They go to church every day. They go to fellowship every day. They are the beer parlor every day. They talk about, I'm telling you, they talk about this country. If you want to understand how bad.
Kí ló wá dé tó jẹ́ wípé láti tún ìlú yìí ṣe ó nira fún wa láti kóra wa jọ.
Kò le rárá. I'm getting to it.
Láti lọ lé ọtí, ó rọrùn.
It is easy for an average African to mobilize.
Màá down sí ibi tí ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ sí yẹn. If you can take a deep look in of our society, we can see that each country, the way the people behave depends on the leader tó bá wà ń bẹ̀ ó depend lórí education táwọn èèyàn yẹn bá dẹ̀ wo section wo industry wo làwọn ìjọba wa náwó sí jù a máa rí pé the industry to create distractions nǹkan tí ò lè value àwọn èèyàn bílẹ̀ ọtí tẹ́tẹ́ ẹ máa rí pé àwọn doctors wa ẹni tó jẹ́ doctors nǹkan sí ó fẹ́ di skit maker ẹ máa rí pé nínú industry yẹn is a place of message ẹ máa rí pé torí ẹ̀ ní government gangan náà ṣe ná billions of billions instead of passing message in industry maybe music industry or any type of entertainment industry ibi tẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn ṣáà ti máa gbádùn tó jẹ́ bí service industry tó jẹ́ mọ́ ọtí náà pé àwọn èèyàn ṣáà máa mọ̀ ọtí ẹ máa rí pé most àwọn ibẹ̀ yẹn làwọn èèyàn wà government kí ni yóò ṣe kò wà kò sí coincident kò ń ṣe lásán ṣe understand government ló program àwọn èèyàn government ló program àwọn èèyàn ibi tí mindset àwọn èèyàn wà ní most àwọn nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ life mo sì ń sọ sẹ́ẹ̀ tá a bá wo àwọn èèyàn wa 90% of àwọn èèyàn wa wọn ti live life wọn life táwọn kan script lẹ̀ làwọn èèyàn ṣì ń live but most àwọn èèyàn ò mọ̀.
pé àkọọ́lẹ̀ tó ń
scripted life yes life táwọn èèyàn live wọn ti live life pé okay mo fẹ́ live life rárá mi the moment táwọn èèyàn ẹ mọ̀ tẹ́ bá wo religion táwọn ẹlòmíín ṣe gan sef tẹ́ bá wo religion gan láti kékeré tàbí lọ sí pé mo fi do respect anybody a máa rí pé most àwọn 99% 900% àwọn èèyàn tó ń ṣe religion gan sef wọn ò ṣe torí pé wọ́n fà wọ́n síbẹ̀ ní kò sẹ́ni tó ṣe religion the way tẹ́ bá wo most gbogbo àtàwọn èèyàn wù ẹ máa rí pé ẹ máa rí pé wọ́n máa gbé àwọn celebrity kan nínú entertainment industry àbí àwọn wọ́n máa gbé lọ bá àwọn ọmọ wa ní primary school àwọn ọmọ wa tó fẹ́ di doctor wọ́n lè wúrú àwọn celebrity yẹn pé àwọn òṣèré wàá di doctor mọ̀ àwọn nǹkan táwọn fẹ́ dìde léyìí mi ìfẹ́ dárúkọ ẹni celebrity but ẹ mọ àwọn celebrity tó fi ń build the bridges.
ẹ ṣeun gan.
so a lot of distraction ó lọ nínú ẹ̀ta pé wọ́n fi ń pass message ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ ibi tẹ́ pé ó yẹ káwọn èèyàn ti máa kọ́gbọ́n.
ẹ ṣeun gan. gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀rọ̀ tí àwọn èèyàn mi ti ń sọ látòórọ̀ wọ́n jẹ́ kó yé wa wípé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan òun ló ń mú wa kúrò ní kókó ìrìn àjò tó yẹ ká rìn ní ayé and my comrade here, Comrade Ibrahim, has already said something that instead of we being a distraction, we just need to try and organize. Ẹ má yẹ kó yà yín lẹ́nu wípé bá a ṣe ń sọ fún ìfìntìn bẹ́ẹ̀ náà là ń sọ èdè tiwa yàn yín kó bá a lè rọrùn fún tonílétàlejò àti mẹ̀kúnnù láti lè gbọ́ àgbọ́yé ohun tí à ń sọ ní kókó. So gẹ́gẹ́ bá a ti ń sọ lọ pé àwọn kan tí wọ́n ti jagun lọ fún wa lógun náà jà ní àbí wọ́n ṣègbìyànjú torí bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ò bá wò máa ní àwọn náà ti gbìyànjú nígbà tiwọn tó dẹ̀ jẹ́ wípé ibì kan náà bá dé káwọn náà tó fi àdàgbà ètò rọ̀ ṣé nítorí pé wọn ò rí èèyàn súnmọ́ wọn ni àbí nǹkan gbé dání òun ni ò jiná tó torí bí mo ṣe mọ̀ pé MOP ń tí MOP gbé wá eléyìí tí à ń pè ní ideology ó yẹ kó jẹ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé yóò jẹ́ kí gbogbo ènìyàn àbí tí gbogbo ènìyàn lè venture into láti lọ kà tí ó sì yé wọn pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rùn àti láti lè rò pé eléyìí ní tẹ̀lé mo mọ̀ pé yóò yàtọ̀ sí eléyìí tí àwọn kan ti ń gbé bọ̀ látẹ̀yìnwá tán fi ń là wá mọ́lẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ọdún mẹ́rin wọ́n tún là wá mọ́lẹ̀ gbà kí lẹ́yìn rí sí i.
ọ̀gá mi ọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́sọ̀ ṣẹ́rí there is something they call attention economy òun ni ọ̀gá mi mention lẹ́ẹ̀kan. And we are going into that era of attention economy. You know, capitalism keeps evolving. Yes. The more capital you have, the more profit you make. Yes. And some people, some extreme capitalists of this world, they've sat at a table and the way about Berlin conference, that they apportion our natural resources, Africa to themselves, they've done that again, but now directly to our mind and souls. Yes. That's why if you go to Silicon Valley, there are street there, the heart of digital technology now. Social media and co. It is intentional towards Africa to keep us distracted. It is intentional. There is no mistake about it. The reason is go to China, check the way they are utilizing TikTok there. It is educational. Yes. It is influential.
Yes.
There is age restriction. There is screen time restriction.
Yes.
Do you understand? The way they are using TikTok there, the way they are using Facebook there, to mention but few. But yeah, so and pay attention economy, that is what I mean. No? The economy of attention, the attention, it is educational and like ó wà impactful to their
Àwọn tí ó mú
society
ìdàgbàsókè
positively.
wá. Àwọn tí
Shey
ó mú
understand?
ìdàgbàsókè
But
wá.
here it is intentional to misguide us, to miseducate us,
Ohun tí ó
to
là
give
wá
us
lórí
misconception on terminologies. Reason left rí ara wa ń bí tá a sọ fún pé ìlú yìí rí bákan yóò ní ìlú yìí ò lè dá a mọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Why? Kí lẹ́yìn ti ṣe ń pa ẹ̀? Absolutely nothing. Ẹni tó sọ
Kò
pé
ṣe
ìlú ò lè dá a mọ́,
Ẹlòmíì
tó sọ
ò
pé
tiẹ̀
ìlú ò lè
sọ
bá
pé kò
is
sí tó
talking
lè
as if
ṣe
he's
sí.
done everything.
Bí ìgbà kó ti
And I
gbìyànjú.
think the concept of ìlú ò lè dá a mọ́ should come after you've done like you've
You
explored
have
more than
done
10
anything.
options. But you do not even have access to history. You do not even know that some people die before your women can go out to vote.
Yeah.
You don't know some people die before your woman can drive on the road.
Even-
You don't
even-
know you don't know some people
Even,
die
even
before
the
your
phone,
men.
even the phone you are using,
Yeah, all these things. The phone you
some
are
people
using
die for
come-
it.
when they brought phone to Africa, it was because phone was necessary for their industry.
Industries.
So if you see a good road, Lakobo, it is because there is
they
a
are
lot of food court,
to
a
their
lot of
houses.
industry, a lot of their own personal business. Go check around Ibadan, Abi anywhere in Oyo State. Check Abuja. Go to Abuja where there is no good industry. Tí o bá ti sí industrial settlement. Tí o sí àwọn olówó tán gbé bẹ̀. Tí o sí politicians tó gbé bẹ̀. There will not be good road network. Go to Lagos, the same story. Come to Ibadan, the same story. So if you think they are doing road and you are applauding them, ẹnìkan governor kan ṣe títì, president kan ṣe títì, it is important for their business. This is capitalism. It is all business.
Ká ní bí àwọn kan ṣe ọ̀nà akálà sí express sí gbogbo ibìkan ká nítorí tara wọn ni.
So tí wọ́n bá ń sọ pé báwo ló ṣe le kò le fún wọn, it is not that kò le fáwọn èèyàn wa. As an African people, everything we do it. That's why if you see us doing religion, ó máa wò pé àwọn tó gbé wá ò ṣe tó báyìí. That's how we are.
Ó máa mú
Our
láyà
DNA
wa.
ó strong gan. When we are doing something, we do it. Ẹgbọn yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí pẹ̀lú you understand? That's how African people are. But we've
We are
been
very
miseducated. We've been àti misconception of divination. Àti misinterpreted divination. We don't know what is what again. It has now become to choose between years and years when it comes to downfall. We don't even know the real definition of freedom and personal destruction, self-destruction. Do you know? It has come to that. So our people does not know until MOP come out and we give them this that we are doing. We give them the right political education. Do you understand?
Oh, yeah.
Your vote is not your power. This is your power. The understanding of your society is your power. That is when you will ask
Bó o tún
questions.
lè tẹ̀ka gan-an, wọ́n lè mọ̀
Yeah,
ká.
I'm telling you.
Baba,
But if you have the right brain,
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
if you have
Ọ̀gá mi-
access to history,
bẹ́ẹ̀ni ọ̀gá mi ní bínú pé mo dọ́rọ̀ mọ́ yín lẹ́nu. Ṣé ẹ rí mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ká tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ pé ọ̀tọ̀ ni kéèyàn gbọ́rọ̀, ọ̀tọ̀ ni kéèyàn tún mọ ọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́,
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
kéèyàn mọ nǹkan tí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn jẹ́.
Ben,
Ṣé ẹ rí kò ń ṣe pé àwọn èèyàn ò gbọ́rọ̀, wọ́n gbọ́ bọ́n ọmọ mi nìkan tó ń sọ. Ṣé ẹ rí kò ń ṣe pé àwọn èèyàn ò gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tí Fẹlá sọ, kò ń ṣe pé àwọn èèyàn ò gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan táwọn Kẹ̀rún Wíwá sọ, kò ń ṣe pé àwọn èèyàn ò gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tí Kwame Nkrumah sọ, kò ń ṣe pé àwọn èèyàn ò gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan táwọn Martin Luther Asisi sọ. But context ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ, èdè tí wọ́n pè kò yé àwọn èèyàn tó ń pè fún. Wọn ò mọ mí ní bí àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe wúwo. Dáadáa pé nǹkan tí MOP ṣe wà náà nu. MOP a máa rí pé kó lè ṣe àwọn èèyàn ní ọkàn. And then kò ń ṣe pé ẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan tó lè ṣe àwọn èèyàn lọ́kàn ni pé kéèyàn pàṣẹ ọ̀rọ̀ náà ní voice. Èdè tẹ́ bá pè pé bá ń fẹ́ káwọn èèyàn gbá yín sílẹ̀ àbí tẹ́ bá fẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan ọ̀rọ̀ náà ló máa fi ṣàlàyé nǹkan yẹn. So òun náà ni MOP ṣe wá pé ideology MOP tábà wọ MOP a máa rí pé ó ti ṣàlàyé gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe wá. Ó dẹ̀ ti ṣàlàyé bá ṣe máa gbára wa.
Ben.
So torí ẹ̀ ló ṣe máa ń fọ́nì sí mi pé ìgbà míì tí any revolutionary bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ẹlòmíì máa ní kí ni ká wá ṣe báyìí. Àní ní èdè tí mò ń pè nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe ti wà ń bẹ̀. Ìyà tó dẹ̀ ń jẹ́ ó ti wà ní èdè tí mò ń pè. Lóòótọ́ ni mo mọ̀ pé ìyàjọ́ ń jẹ wá ní country yìí but ìyàjọ́ ń jẹ wá ó ṣọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ but ìyàjọ́ ń jẹ wá náà ni. Ìyàjọ́ ń jẹ wá náà ẹlòmíì wà lẹ́ pé ó ní gàrí lé kò ní ráìsì lé.
Ìyà tó ń
So
jẹ
a lot of
ẹlòmíì.
things but ìyà tó jẹ́ ìyà the same thing tá a bá wo àwọn ìyà yẹn a máa rí pé ìyà yẹn the same thing náà ni yàtọ̀ sí ọ̀nà àwọn infrastructure wa pé ebi
ti fẹ́ pa everybody.
Ẹ ṣeun gan.
So tí mo bá ní ebi ń pa wá ẹjọ́ why tí àwọn èèyàn kan máa tún wá gbogbo nǹkan tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wa fi ń control wa òun náà ní ẹ̀kọ́ àní mo lè jókòó síbi tí mo wà yìí mo lè màá dẹ̀ kò ní sí olè mọ́ láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ kan ẹbí mi pé báwo máa ṣe ebi ni ẹni tó ń jẹ ìyà tó lọ gbébọn ebi ló pa nǹkan tí àwọn olóṣèlú wa àwọn ọ̀jẹ̀lú nǹkan tó fi ń darí gbogbo àwọn aráàlú náà ní ebi.
ẹja ṣe ní ká ṣe ní ẹyọ kọ̀ọ̀kan because mo rí pé bá a ṣe ń tẹ̀ lọ yìí a ti ń kó gbogbo ẹ̀ papọ̀. A ní ká kọ́kọ́ sọ bí MOP ṣe fẹ́ gba ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sílẹ̀ àti àwọn ọ̀nà àbáyọ eléyìí tí MOP ti là sílẹ̀ pé tá a bá ṣe eléyìí a ó rí eléyìí tá a bá ṣe eléyìí a ó rí eléyìí. And gẹ́gẹ́ bí comrade wa ti sọ wọ́n sọ wípé solution is in the ideology of MOP. Eléyìí tí gbogbo adé mọ̀ wípé n tá à ń retí gan lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí òun náà ni ọ̀nà àbáyọ which is solution. Now how are we going to start preaching the solution to our people? Because bí fact tí comrade ṣe mú jáde nísìnyí wípé ẹni tẹ́bi ń pa tẹ́ni ó lọ máa kàwé bó ló ṣe fẹ́ rìn.
Àwọn bàbá wa máa ń pòwe kan wọ́n ní ebi ń panú ọlọ́ṣẹ́ ń kiri tá a bá fọ́
ní
fọ́ títa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bọ́ ok.
Kókó ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn náà ni wípé bó níbo la ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Mo mú ìbéèrè yẹn ti bèrè lẹ́ẹ̀kan tí mo fẹ́ kọ́ fi dá yín lóhùn náà nípa àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ but bó làwọn èèyàn wa yòókù náà ṣe máa bẹ̀rẹ̀. Kẹ́rí mo sọ máa ti kó gbogbo ẹ̀pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan gbẹ̀já mu lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan. Ẹ mọ̀ pé mo sọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé some people are intentional in making sure we are backward.
Yes.
So they miseducate us. So we have misconception of some terminologies. Ẹ jẹ́ mú kan rán àwọn terminologies in political education. Our people have, and I'm not saying this to relegate my people to the background or to make my people look like a fool, but I believe a majority of us have been miseducated so much in nílùú ìdẹ́bi pé we have the wrong perception to some terms. One is political education. The other one is revolution. We talk about revolution to average Nigerian on the street. They'll believe you are talking about carrying a gun and cutlass and axe to fight on the street. So they did not. So some people have been intentional in making sure they did not understand revolution can be what we are doing here, sitting down, talking to our people outside, going to the classroom.
Even within your family, there is revolution. Understand. An act of rejecting something that you are not contented with is an
revolutionary
action.
Exactly. So we need to let our people know, no matter how small, you just have to contribute. That's all. That is organization. You know, organization, we have structure and hierarchy. Yes. There will be tax for you, tax for you, tax for you. But mere mobilization, bí Baba Kwame ṣe sọ ni pé ṣe bá kàn mobilize ẹ kàn kóra yín jọ tẹ́ ẹ̀ rojọ́ pé ìlú yóò dá. And that's what our people has been doing. ìlú yóò dá. Ó dájú báyìí lọ ní 20 years ago. Ó dájú báyìí lọ 30 years ago, you know. And that is where another thing comes in. Scientific socialism. Study your history. And this is nǹkan tí ní that sọ yìí, it is history we are talking about. Our people keep saying the same thing. Ìlú yóò dá. But tẹ́mi fi wà ní grade 2. 20 naira náà máa ń fún mi, ó máa tó mi fọ́sẹ̀ kan, ó máa tó mi fóṣù kan. Sí, àwa náà nísìnyí tá a bá fẹ́ sọ bá a ṣe ṣe pé àti ìpẹ́jù láyé nísìnyí pé ìjọ́wò náà bí wa. Èmi náà lè sọ pé there was a time that 10,000 naira could afford much for me. But nísìnyí báyìí 10,000, see, that's history. Now, ẹ jẹ́ ká understand what has been the cause. Why are we always in that loop? Why is it that this is our reality continuously? See, this is where scientific socialism comes in. And this is what MOP upholds. This is what MOP talks about. So we have to talk to ourselves, understand deeply, explicitly the concept of scientific socialism. Then we talk to our families, we talk to their friends, we talk to our friends about the big gospel scientific socialism jáde. Táwọn èèyàn kọ́kọ́ ní re-education on political education. Táwọn èèyàn mọ̀ tún mọ̀ pé okay, PDP ni mi ṣe, kíní kan lè mi ṣe, ẹgbẹ́ kan lè mi ṣe, ẹgbẹ́ kan lè mi ò ṣe. What is the ideology? Tó bá ti understand pé this political party I'm involved with, this is the ideology.
Ká ṣàgbéyẹ̀wò ẹ̀.
Exactly. Tó bá ti wò pé okay, kí ná gbé dání, ọ̀nà wo ideology is ọ̀nà wo náà fẹ́ gbà láti jẹ́ kí ìlú lọ síwájú. Kí ni tẹ̀síwájú plan wọn? Kí ni plan ìtẹ̀síwájú wọn fún ìlú yìí? Fún àwa tá a jọ wà ní ìlú yìí. Then you will understand. Our people will now be able to be like, mo ready láti sacrifice for this ideology, because even tí n bá jọrọ ẹ àwọn ọmọ mi ó jọrọ ẹ. That was why some people could die for us to have electricity.
Yes.
That was why some people could die for us to
a lot of innovation. People
to
die
exercise
for it.
your franchise right in nílùú Ìṣẹ́ as a black person anywhere in the world. Some people die. There was a time anywhere in the world as a black person you cannot vote and be voted for. Some people fought for this, died, and they are not coming back. Like I said the other time, they are not Jesus. I don't even know if that Jesus will come back. But the story is maybe he will come back. But these people go sit down to Mbeo, they will not come back. They are dead and gone. But we are here. They live on through us.
And then we fẹ́ fi ṣe àfikún ṣẹ́rí inú MOP. Ẹni tó bá ẹ mọ̀ gbogbo àwọn youth wa a lot of àwọn èèyàn mi kàn gbọ́ MOP. Bí ọ̀gá mi ṣe ṣàlàyé, ó dìgbà tẹ́ bá súnmọ́ nǹkan kẹ́ tó mọ irú nǹkan ẹ̀ kan lè wà lọ́ọ̀kan tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí ka anything nípa MOP. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ tí make a lot of enquiry research láti mọ irú ẹgbẹ́ tí MOP jẹ́ ẹ̀ ní mọ irú ẹgbẹ́ tí MOP jẹ́ mo ń bá àwọn èèyàn wa sọ̀rọ̀ nílé. And then tá bá tún wá wo àwọn youth wa a máa rí pé a lot of distraction kankan wà ìyẹn ò ń ṣe distraction gan sef a máa rí pé there is systematically program tó ti program orí àwọn èèyàn wa ṣe gbogbo tó máa ń program lórí àwọn èèyàn nǹkan táwọn olóṣèlú náà máa ń lò náà ni pé wọ́n máa ẹni tó bá ti ọpọlọ yìí náà fẹ́ try láti change bó ṣe ń ronú yífi kan tó bá fẹ́ jẹ́ káwọn mọ nǹkan táwọn èèyàn ṣe ẹ mọ̀ pé a ti wà ní age tó yẹ pé àwọn èèyàn ń sìn especially àwọn youth wa wọ́n believe pé táwọn bá ti rí billionaire kan àbí èèyàn ńlá kan wọ́n believe pé àwọn ò lè tí ì ṣe nǹkan tó jóṣèlú láàrin ara àwọn ó dìgbà táwọn bá tó lọ kó ara wọn lọ bá àwọn olówó kan àbí anybody kan tó ti wà nípò ẹni tó ń bàlú ìjẹ́ kan àwọn youth wọn ò ní ìgbàgbọ́ ìgboyà kò sí mi ṣe lè pè nígbàgbọ́ ìgbàgbọ́ gan ìgboyà ìdára ẹni lójú wọn ò ní nínú ara wọn mọ́ torí ẹni pé a lot of youth wọ́n ti dream wọn gan ti kú láti wò pé àwọn gan leader gangan làwọn fúnra ara wọn pé àwọn lè ṣe ju àwọn tó wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
ẹ ṣe gan comrade justice ìṣẹ́jú wa ó ti sáré ju bá a ṣe rò ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló sì wà nínú wa láti pọ̀ fún àwọn ènìyàn wa màá wá béèrè bóyá ní àkótán ọ̀rọ̀ kan tẹ́ fẹ́ fún àwọn ará ilé pé ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ o tá a tún wá lórí ètò yìí o kán máa jẹ lẹ́nu títí tí a tún fi padà wá lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀.
ẹ̀yin ará ilé
ní ráńpẹ́.
ọ̀rọ̀ mi fún gbogbo ará ilé nílé àti ní òkè òkun gbogbo ibikíbi tẹ́ bá ti ń wò wá ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ má jẹ́ ká gbogbo ibikíbi tá a bá wà ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ gbogbo ibi tí àwọn olóṣèlú yìí tán ti bíìdì àìgbọ́ra-ẹni-yé bóyá látọ̀dọ̀ Yorùbá àti Haúsá ibi difference wa yẹn gangan ló yẹ ká ti bíìdì bíríjì wa ká fi lè lọ́ọ̀bù ara wa ibi tí a ti máa sọ pé Ìgbò ń ṣe léyìí Yorùbá ń ṣe léyìí ibẹ̀ gangan ló yẹ ká ti bíìdì lọ ibẹ̀ gangan ló yẹ ká ṣe ibẹ̀ gangan ló yẹ ká ti ṣe àtúntò láti fi lè fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ because gbogbo àwọn tactics táwọn olóṣèlú yìí ń lò a máa rí pé wọ́n yà wá náà ni láti máa láì tí òfin ní sí gbọ́yé láti fi lè máa darí wa bó ṣe wù wọ́n tribalism ìyẹn tó lóyìnbó pè ní tribalism ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká fi ìjà ẹlẹ́yàmẹ̀yà ẹ jẹ́ ká fi sọ́tọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ká lè gbára wa kó lọ́wọ́ àwọn tí kó lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọ̀jẹ̀lú tán pé àwọn olóṣèlú.
ẹ ṣeun gan Comrade Ibrahim kí lẹ́yìn náà fẹ́ fún àwọn aráalé.
lákòótán ní sọ̀rọ̀ tán á sọ sẹ́kù náà ni èyí tá a sọ sẹ́kù lónìí tí ó fi di ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ni pé as a black person as a motherland people there is nothing we set out to do that we cannot do.
Yes,
there is absolutely nothing. You check history, even recent history. The best in medical field all around the world, most of them are black. The best in logistics, most of them are black.
Yes.
The best in anything in the world,
Anything.
most of them are. The best in innovation, in invention, anything. The best in ideology, most of them are. There is nothing. I do not subscribe to my people who are mystical. We are scientific people. Check it. Fact check me. We are the first person to know how long it takes the heart to revolve around the sun. We are the first person.
That is another topic.
Yeah,
and it's a very
we are the
deep
first
topic.
person to innovate calendar. We are the first person to have library. Yeah. So there is no culture, there is no tradition in Africa that is not scientific. There is nothing mystical about my people. But I know that the people I'm living with now, we've been misinformed, we've been miseducated. And it is not our fault. It is not our
But
fault. It will be our fault if we continue to empower the system that keeps us in bondage. It will be like we are subscribing to the notion of Stockholm syndrome, that we are now becoming to fall in love with our enslavers if we continue to service the system that keeps us in chain. Now, what's the way out? Join MOP. Join MOP. Join MOP. We are on Instagram, MOP Nigeria. From Instagram, you'll see our link to Telegram. You'll see the links to our website. Join us. We have A&I committee that will give you books that you can read on how your ancestors had fought for every right you are enjoying now. You will know that I keep saying people died for this, died for that. You know I'm not making it up when you read. I know it is not your fault that you don't have access to your history, because some people took that as the mission of their life to keep us apart from our history. And reason with me, my brothers. I know you are there during NSAS. How do you feel now when you see police? How do you feel 10 years ago? You feel different now, better now, confidence now, because you are part of that history during NSAS. You fought for that. If you know that some people fought for everything that they are depriving you of now, you feel more confident to join revolutionary groups like this. And you will be ready to sacrifice anything that is required to move on, to free ourselves and our children. So tó bá dọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀, ẹ tún gbọ́ ọ̀tún lẹ́nu èmi àtàwọn ẹkẹgbẹ́ mi. Ó dẹ̀ máa wùwà náà kẹ́yìn náà wá darapọ̀ mọ́ wa, kẹ́ ẹ lè wá jókòó síbi tá a jókòó yìí. Torí no matter how bad this country is, no matter how general the problem is, we've experienced this differently.
Yes.
So you'll come one day. I know you'll be here one day.
Thank you very much, comrades. And to all my people in the house, I want us to understand that we are here to sensitize and to publicate MOP to all the people. What is the meaning of the MOP we are talking about? MOP is a movement of the people. Who are the people? Myself, you, and everyone looking at me. Let's take it up and let's believe that together we can make things happen. Together we can make change. And together we can challenge all the challengers. So let's be prepared. On our screen, you will see our tag, our website, Instagram, Twitter, and even in your state, you see our Facebook and all of that. You can follow us, join us, and see what we have. Don't limit it to what you are listening to. Take your time. Come into MOP and see all the programs we have there. We have so many programs that can educate you, that can enlighten you, and even broaden your understanding. We will be happy to have you. MOP
Liberation Generation.